Hello Pisces, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you are here with me today. So for those of you that are returning, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you're here with me. And those that are new to the channel, welcome. This is your weekly reading for July 29th to August 4th. I will be concentrating on your incoming energies. We're going to get your tarot cards. I'm going to do some animal spirit cards. And I am going to pull a Moonology card because we do have the new moon in Leo on August 4th. And then I'm going to close out your reading with your angel number. So there will be multiple messages coming through. So please remember that this is a general reading. Take the parts that resonate and leave the rest. And even if only just parts of it resonate with you, please leave comments because I really do love reading them. And it does help me to connect with your energy as well. Now, I've already meditated and prepared the cards for your reading today, but I would like to cleanse the space together. So we're going to do that by the ringing of the bell. So please be aware that you're going to hear a loud bell sound now. All right, Pisces, let's get right into your energies. Now, just so you know, I always list all the decks that I use in the description box below. So if any of you are interested in any of those, you will see that list there. All right, Pisces, what are these incoming energies for you as we move through? You've got Triumph there, a victory card. You're moving quite nicely along your chariot. I think you intuitively have been choosing a path and now you're feeling a sense of victory. But let's see what comes out when we get right into this here. Incoming energies for Pisces. What would you like to share? Ooh, there's lots for you. Okay, nice. Okay, we're going to get into all those in a minute. I'm just going to start with the bottom of the deck. Now, the bottom of the deck is your energies that you're bringing into this week's reading. So these are your past energies. Now, past, of course, could be the week before, could be 2 weeks, a month, a year. It'll resonate differently with each of you, but it really gives us a better understanding as to where these energies are coming from. So let's start here. So the first one here is number 6, your third eye chakra. Again, all about your intuition. Your third eye chakra is the eye of protection. And I really do believe that you get a lot of messages intuitively. I think that when, because you are so in touch emotionally with that part of your life, especially with your spirituality, I think it really does help guide you as well. And of course, you're using your intuition with your number 1 awareness. This is like the Magician card. Magician, of course, I'm finding this card coming up a lot in everybody's reading. And again, I think it has a lot to do with the new moon energy that's coming into play on August 4th, which is going to be in the sign Leo. Now, we also had, on the 21st of July, we did have that full moon in Capricorn. So you could also still be feeling, of course, the effects of that full moon as well. But this is really about, infinite possibilities here with that awareness card. And again, if you are so in tune with your intuition, it really helps you to set your intentions in a positive way too. You can really bring your dreams into your own reality. You have the magical tools to do that. And look at this, rejoice in celebration. Absolutely beautiful. 3. So, you've been celebrating something. And I think you've been celebrating, again, I think you've been really looking and evaluating your life from a different perspective. And I think what it's doing is it's opening up a lot of awareness to the things that you really want in your life, the things that you want to build, the prosperity that you want to build in your life. And, whether that be financial prosperity, it could be emotional prosperity. It could be to do with family as well, jobs, career. Of course, it's going to be different to each of us. But you really have this whole new sense of awareness. And I think a lot of it comes with that being able to be in touch with your religious and spiritual beliefs. It really does help guide you again as we're trying to make our way through this life and through all these different journeys and paths that get set before us. your intuition really helps to guide you. All right, so let's get right into your inner energies here. Look at this, number 1, prosperity begins. This is the most abundant ace in all of the deck. It is the beginning of something that is really starting to grow for you, and it's going to provide you with that sense of stability. It's a sense of peace, really too, because, where if you're really, again, kind of planting those seedlings and really waiting for something to start to prosper and start to grow, again, it is going to provide you with that sense of stability. It is in the beginning phases because, of course, it's number 1. And so we go from number 1 to number 10. So it's the beginning stages of something, but something that's going to bring long-term financial benefits. And what it's doing as you move along your journey here, number 4, firm foundation, you are going to be building that firm foundation. It's like where this prosperity begins is really building up your root chakra. And of course, that's located at the spine. And when we build a strong foundation, as we start to, elevate, as we start to move up, because you've built it so strong that it's just going to guarantee you successes as you move forward. So you are building a strong structure. And that structure is going to create a massive amount of abundance for you. I'm tongue-tied. Sorry about that. Number 6, harmony. This is the Lover's card in the major arcana. So this here is, of course, harmony, of course, can be relationships, right? It is the Lover's card. It can be about that sort of uniting with somebody that, you feel that you're drawn to. But a lot of the meaning behind the Lover's card is really about choices that we make in life. And I believe that you're being sort of, at this time in your life, there's a lot of choice being kind of sent your way. And again, I think it has a lot to do with you really, again, restructuring your life in a certain way to build a solid foundation. So I think you're going to be finding a lot of choices might be coming up for you as we move through this week. And then you got number 17, which is a hope card. This is like the star card in the major arcana. So you got 2 major arcana cards. It's a healing card. It is Aquarius. The harmony card is Gemini, just in case those mean something to you. And they might not mean anything to you, but for some of you, it could be your rising sign. It could be somebody in your life, right? So sometimes it helps if you know what signs they're for. The hope card, again, is all about really, again, it's feeling that illumination. It's feeling that that sense of healing, that sense of that you feel hopeful, especially if you've been going through any trying times, if you've been really trying to build yourself sort of a whole new sense of stability, and maybe you've been having a few challenges. We do have a mountain here, so maybe there has been a few challenges, but you're starting to really feel like the choices that you're making are positive choices. And during the course of this week, you're going, of course, to be dealing with more choices that are going to present themselves. But because you're feeling that sense of sort of a weight lifted, and you're feeling that sense of hopeful, wishful energy, I believe that, it's going to make it a lot easier for you if you are being, if you are encountering some times where there is choice to be made. You're going to feel very hopeful that you are on the right track to make those decisions. As we look at numbers here already, we have duplication here with the 1s and duplication with the 6s. So let's just keep that in mind as well. So let's get right into your tarot cards. Let's start with this prosperity begins. I love this. This is one of the best aces, of course, in all of the decks. So let's find out where this prosperity begins for you. You're definitely planting the seed for something that is going to bring long-term benefits to you. For some of you, it could be a relationship. For others of you, it really has something to do with providing you that sense of financial stability. All right, so you got number 13, the Death card. And I love the Death card because it is about transformations, and our life is about transforming all the time. It's continuously evolving like that. And, we can't fight the transformations because that just makes things hard. But if you go with the flow, if you allow those to naturally take place, it's the transformation that's bringing in this prosperity for you. So you will be going through some transformations as we move through the week. Number 9, the Hermit, Virgo energy. This is coming up in a lot of people's readings as well, because on August 4th, not only is that the new moon in Leo, but it is also the beginning of Mercury retrograde. And until about the August 14th, the Mercury, the planet Mercury, is going to be in the sign Virgo. So, and you know, when we go through a Mercury retrograde, everybody seems to panic, but you know, it is a time for us to really review things. We can't be a go, go, go all the time in our lives, because I mean, the life goes by so fast as it already does. Sometimes we have to take a step back to reevaluate things so that we can prepare ourselves. It's like it gives us a chance to sit back, prepare, make new strategies, evaluate the things that were good, maybe things that cause us a little bit of obstacles, but how do we learn from them? So again, it's a reevaluation period, and I believe that that's what this Hermit card is coming up for. I think you're going through a major transformation because you are learning something new about yourself, because I think that inside, you know, that light that shines inside of us, I think your light was a little dim for a while. You're really trying to get a different perspective on everything in life, especially from your own emotional standpoint. This transformation is going to help you really rediscover what that light is. And that's what's going to help bring you all of that prosperity and that sense of stability. Because that tree is that stability. And with that fruit that's growing on the tree, it's the fruits of your labor. It's all the hard work that you're putting in, not only monetary hard work, but the emotional and the spiritual work that you're putting into everything in your life. That's really going to, again, help you reignite that light that's inside. And then when that light is glowing, you're going to know exactly the path that's needed to go on. And then, of course, it follows up with the beautiful 3 of Cups, and this is a celebration. So 3s are kind of like that initial completion. So, you know, I believe that you're really going to go through a major transformation during the course of this week that's really going to open up doors for you to really understand. I think you're going to have a better understanding of what prosperity means to you as well. And then you're going to feel a sense of celebration. So whether that celebration is, you know, an internal celebration, or it could be something that you are celebrating with people in your life that want the same things in your life for you. They want that goodness. It's your friend group. It's the people that you're in a community with. It's your family. It's people at work that are happy to see you progress. So again, a nice celebration coming into play here for you. So let's get firm foundation. Let's find out a card for firm foundation. All right, Spirit Angels Guides. This is for Pisces. I love this card, firm foundation. Everybody wants to have a solid foundation in their life. All right. And wow, nice energies. All right, I'm going to try and spread these out so you can see them a little better. All right, so you got the Temperance. Temperance is major arcana, Sagittarius energy, fiery energy. Again, this is really being able to balance everything in your life as well. In the traditional picture of the Temperance, she has 1 foot in the water, shallow water, and 1 foot on the ground. Very grounded. You're grounded with your emotions. You're feeling that sense of grounding energy, especially with that firm foundation. It's your root chakra because it's your red, okay? So the reds are very much illuminated in this little grouping right here. You're blending your world harmoniously together. You're figuring out what that sort of, you're figuring out what what the prescription is, what that is in order to bring everything, balanced in your life. It's balancing all of those energies. So I really feel like the Temperance is coming at a very nice time because, where there were some challenges and obstacles, that transformation that's taking place is really allowing you to feel a little bit more centered in your life. You're centering your energy and you're feeling that sense of peace. And then, of course, the 9 of Coins is all about that independent. It's almost like independent wealth. You have working. You're working so incredibly hard and diligently towards the goals that you want in your life, and it's creating again all of this financial abundance that's coming into play for you. It has a lot to do with you being able to, again, create that firm foundation, because when we have those resources coming in, it allows us to prepare for the future as well. So it's not just about the here and now and having all those little luxuries, but it's also, yes, I have my 6 pentacles here that I am going to kind of save for my future. I'm going to make sure that I have that solid foundation and I'm investing it wisely, but I also have this three of Pentacles that I'm going to enjoy and I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to start to really explore some play in my life, because everything can't always be serious all the time. Yes, we have to plan for our futures, and we have to make sure that we do our best to do that, but we also have to bring joy and happiness into our life as well. So let's get this choice. There's going to be a choice that you have to deal with as well. So let's find out what this choice is. All right. And it's the Judgment card. That's a major arcana card too. It's an enlightenment card. Again, because you're going through a major transformation, even when you look at this card, that transformation that's taking place, you can see that illumination that's coming almost from her crown chakra. The transformation is going to really give you a new sense of understanding. The Judgment card is, again, kind of doing a compassionate review of the past. And I think I think there's a choice that you have to make here. I think there's things from your past that might be holding you back from moving forward. So it's really important for you to discover what it is from the past that it is that you need to maybe put closure to. There's definitely something that, and again, with the Judgment card, and I'm seeing it come up with a lot of readings, and again, I think it has a lot to do with the Mercury retrograde again, because it gives us that time to sort of take that time out, take that break to figure out, and review, kind of take a really nice review of our life up until this point. Then it allows to open up to some choice for you, some choices to really, again, put certain parts of your past behind you, because if we're holding on too tightly to certain things in our past and they're preventing us from growing, we need to have that healing period. And I believe that this is why choice and judgment are coming up. And then you're also getting that hope card, because it's the healing card. So something from your past, I think, is going to come into play. Now, it could be also a person from your past. You could be reconnecting with somebody from your past. But with the Judgment card, it is wanting that new sense of rebirth and renewal. And the only way to truly get that is to kind of give a sort of that judgment of the things that we've gone through, the cycles that we've gone through that have brought us to where we are today, and see, have we learned from them, and are we able to put some of them behind us and move forward, because that's how you're going to get your rebirth. All right, so now let's get your hope card. Let's find out what this hope is. That's beautiful energy. We've got the healing hope card. It's like seeing all the stars aligning in the sky and choosing that one brightest star and making a wish on it. There's going to be a sudden change. Okay, so interesting enough here. Yeah, you know what? This is good. You need this break. You need to have a breaking point, Pisces, because this is how you're going to heal. So in the traditional major arcana, the Tower is number 16. And then after the Tower comes the number 17. So there is going to be some sort of a sudden change. And again, I think this is what's going to allow you to actually have this transformative energy coming into play as well. It's going to be a breakthrough moment for you, because suddenly the universe is saying, hey, listen, you want to start building a firm foundation, but there's something that you have to let go of. And because you are holding on too tightly to it, it's time for you to release that. And they're going to help facilitate that for you, because what it's going to do is it's going to open up that whole rebirth for you, that whole new sense of renewal. And it's going to help you to start healing. We can't, if there's things from our past that are holding us back, if we don't deal with them, we don't bring them out into the open, and we don't heal from them, they continue to recirculate themselves. They continue to keep coming up, and it does put a hindrance on us kind of moving forward. So I believe that this is a beautiful combination of what's going on here, because the Tower is a sudden breakthrough. It is something that's suddenly going to happen. It's a change that's coming into play, and it can't be a drastic change, but it's something that's needed, because it's going to really help really break the cycle for you. And then all of a sudden, you're going to feel this Four of Swords, which is rest, rejuvenation, revitalization. You'll be able to sleep better. You're going to feel healthier. Your mind isn't going to be disrupting you as much with worry. And you're going to spiritually feel on a better plane, and you're going to also physically start feeling better as well. So I believe that there's major transformations coming into place for you, and this is why your prosperity is going to begin. There is a whole new fresh birth, new fresh start and rebirth for you. And because what you've been planning and working on hasn't been a solid foundation, the universe is giving you that Tower card to have a whole restart for you. You're pressing the restart button, and now you're building that strong foundation for yourself. So let's get a clarifier for Death card, the Hermit card, and the Three of Cups. If we could just get one card. Perfect. And you got the Eight of Wands. So this is movement, okay? So things are going to move quickly this week. Things aren't going to, you know, there's no stagnation here. You are going to get the answers that you need. You're going to be having multiple messages coming through as well. So you're going to see a lot of movement coming through. So now for Temperance and the Nine of Coins, let's get a card for that one as well, please. And get one card for that. For Temperance and the Nine of Coins, and look at that. So firm foundation, and that was number 4. And to clarify this, you're getting the Four of Wands. Beautiful celebrations here. Okay, more celebrations. You got the Three of Cups with celebrations. Now you got the Four of Wands. This is your 1111. It's the gateway opening towards that sense of stability. You're doing that with that independent. You're feeling very independent because financially you're starting to feel a lot of feeling grounded. Your emotions and the physical part of your world and the emotional part of your world are blending really nicely together. It is time for celebration, and that could be a celebration in your home. Again, you feel the best place that you feel the most safe is in your home. And I believe you're going to have a celebration surrounding that home. Harmony, 6, and the Judgment. So there's a choice that you're going to have to make, something to do with your past. Let's find out what's going on there. The Sun. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Pisces. The Sun is illuminating everything for you. The Sun is what illuminates this beautiful pathway, this a gateway that's opening for you as well. But the Sun is that it's reiterating to you that you are on the right path, that everything that you are doing here is the right choice. You are going to make the right choices. You are going to deal with things in your life, and emotionally you're going to be able to, I think you're going to be able to close certain cycles so that it's going to allow you to move in a very positive direction. So the Sun is definitely illuminating the way for you. And with the Tower and the Four of Swords, you're finally going to get that breakthrough where you're going to start to feel rest. Let's find out anything else. And you got the Tower again. So major changes are coming into play for you. And the reason those major changes are coming is because that healing has to take place. Remember, the Sun energy is what's going to illuminate your path. But you are going to do that, and that's going to come into play when you're able to release something. So it's all about releasing, okay? Release, that energy of release is very important during the course of this week. All right, so now let's get your Moonology card. This is, and the reason I'm doing this is because of that new moon energy on August 4th in the sign Leo. So let's find out what that new moon means for you for the course of this week. Let's see. Spirit, angels, guides. We've got a flipper. All right, you got a lot here. The first one that flipped there was, it says, don't let pride stand in your way. Full moon in Leo. Okay, so the full moon in Leo, don't let pride stand in your way. You know what? Sometimes we have to allow those sudden changes to come into play, and there's nothing wrong with that. We all go through these cycles in our life. It's very important, but definitely don't let pride stand in your way. And because it's time for you to take action, the new moon in Aries. Because you know what? You don't sit on this. It is time to take action. And that's that Eight of Wands, taking that action. Because conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So you do have conclusions that are within reach. And again, this is the universe again stepping in with those Tower cards and saying they are coming. Everything is coming up, coming full circle for you. And the healing, with that beautiful energy of healing. You know, it's going to be a very miraculous time for you. And then new moon in Cancer, you and your loved ones are safe. So know that you are safe and protected through this whole process. That there's nothing to fear here. That this is all happening to align things for you in a much more positive way. All right, let's get your animal spirit card. If we can get one animal spirit card for the beautiful sign Pisces, please. Thank you. There it is. And you got the black bear. Guardian. Sorry, the camera's shaking. Sorry about that. Black bear, guardian, gentle and wise protector. Okay, we just talked about you and your loved ones are safe, right? There is somebody who is watching over you. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Absolutely. You are so about intuition. Remember, you have that third eye chakra, right? Very, very important there as well. And let's just get a couple of more spirit messages for you. There's one. All right, and I think that's the one message they really wanted to reiterate for you. And look at that, it's beginnings. So don't be afraid to start small. All right, you're going to start. You have new beginnings coming into play for you. And let's close out your reading with your angel number. So let's keep in mind sixes and fours are definitely important numbers for you. Yeah, you got 3 4s, and you got a few 6s, a couple of 6s. So 4 and 6, and then let's see what your angel number is. And those 2 just wanted to fall out. So let's start with this one. Absolutely, 555. There is change coming. We know that with those 2 tower cards. Encouragement, support, obstacles, battle, calling, restructuring, creative work. So you are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is why you've been given this change card. You need to push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line for you. And then you got number, oh my gosh, this is beautiful, 1313. Wow, starting fresh, absolutely. Encouragement, goals, foundations, creative ventures, and communication. Step out of your comfort zone. You are about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions, your choices. Remember, you can trust in those choices because you've got the sun guiding you. So, number 555 and number 1313. And of course, when you break down 13 and 13, that's 4 and 4, and then 4, 4 is 8. So I think you've got lots of beautiful angel numbers surrounding you this week. Remember, that you and your loved ones are safe, and you've got that beautiful black bear guardian who is there, and they are protecting you as well. Thank you, Pisces, so much for joining me. I appreciate you taking the time out for this long reading today. If you find parts of it, of course, are meaningful to you, please leave comments. Please like, please share. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.